Squeeze your coupe, feel your opposite arm. Feel your attitude in transit and close. 1, 2. Much less force, everybody. And 1. Explore how little force it takes. All you need is a side knee to turn the yay back. Cambry in 4th position back. From right there, push, attitude, balance. Turn knee back and front and relax for a second. Relax. Yeah, careful with that balance. You don't want to migrate sideways and you don't want to migrate forward either. Which means you have to absolutely make sure that your opposite arm makes you migrate backward. It's better to throw yourself too far back than to let your body go in some random position that you're not controlling. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Also, really, really careful. You take way too much force for these single pirouettes.
Okay.
Try to turn, and that is also a Jane thing. There is not nearly that much force. All you need is to get your knee sideways to make your knee turn you together with your closing arm, rather than working very, very hard to get around. You don't have to. At least that is the ideal. Okay. Here we go. Left side, please. And a little bit better. And 5. That was it. One smooth circle into your 5th. And 1. Better. But it's still the opposite arm that needs to be a little bit more decisive. Remember, this one goes to 4th position, plie. Back, then not back enough. You're making my point for me there, Jane. And relax. And you know also what it is, Jane? Your arms are not in sync with your feet. Your feet are already going there and your arms are still in transit, and it should be the other way around, assuming that our arms are our steering wheel. Yeah. Otherwise the car turns right before you're touching the steering wheel, which would be kind of very scary. So so it's your arms that need to be there to tell your body where to go. If they're too late, then obviously they are not going to have their function. And still, even a little bit more.
Back?
Yes, right. Because remember, you're landing backward, so there is no point going forward if you want to land backward. Yes, Gregg, that's right. But it's amazing how aggressive you actually have to be with that. And it's really literally your opposite arm that needs to do it. Otherwise, you're going to collapse sideways. There you go, Jane. Almost. Right. And of course, you need to know that it's an arc up and over back, rather than just something that goes somewhere and then we're kind of stuck halfway in space. Okay.